I heard somebody out here asking for me. I keep on knocking labels, talking now they can't ignore me. Please don't talk no money, you not in my category. Yeah, I'm out here getting rich, I bet your bitch you kinda for me.
It's your boy at number 5 with Free Your Last, Free Your Last. Shouts out to my man DIRTBAG Dan. We made it.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day, boy, I got my mind on cake.
Oh shit! Hey, super late. It's the DIRTBAG Dan Show 53.
We made it.
Yeah. OG crew in this bitch. Able abilities.
Yes, sir.
Caustic. Skylar G.
Yeah.
I'm technical.
Can we talk about how awesome episode fucking 52 was?
FLO, man.
FLO was good. The battles were good.
Yeah.
A lot of just good stuff, making an overall good episode. I actually watched a portion of it. I never watched this shit, and I watched a little bit of it because
I watched the whole fucking thing.
I wanted to see the battle shit back, and it was fucking hilarious. We were so drunk. You could hear me talking. At one point, you're battling, and I'm like, "Yo, it's fucking. This whole fucking round is about like some guy eating dick cookies or something." And then I'm like. He doesn't know Itchy's DJ and we're cheating. Like it's just
totally true.
And I'm drunk. Like I can tell the sound of my voice. I'm like, damn.
Well, I remember the in one of the battles they didn't put on the footage. Like I told Itchy right before the battle, I was like, why don't you give me something nice and slow, just like the first round? And he gives me some like 80s break beat, and I looked at him like, what the fuck, man? Are you serious?
Itchy's the man.
I'm not gonna fucking boogaloo my way through this battle right now.
Yeah, Itchy's like, shut it down. No help from me.
Hip
Yeah.
hop, hippity.
Some funny battles though. I think the highlights were me and FLO was good, and then the three-way was obviously like a fucking amazing
We had a
situation.
three-way.
Yeah,
The three-way.
So fucking
Oh yeah,
that was dope. How random was that to happen?
three-way.
Yeah, and that's why I was pushing for it. You can see in the footage, I'm like, nah, we should have a three-way battle.
And what better people too? You guys
Nah.
had so much to go off.
What was ironic is that
dope.
it was because of FLO that shit happened.
Yeah.
Because he fucking magically disappeared.
He said he
So-
was getting some dough. I
Was that
understand
okay? All right, like
getting some
like
hair.
a G.
He was
right?
getting some hair.
Not mad
So-
at that.
So, shouts out to our sponsor, Vaped Vaporizers. In this bitch, you've seen Caustic started off copping from the mini Vubbler. They got these in stores everywhere. ruvaped.com. We also got the long glass chamber in this bitch. Actually, our torch is even a vaped torch. We do that
Good
shit.
Lord.
So we keep it vaped in
Vaped out.
this motherfucker. Vaped Vaporizers, www.ruvaped, like the letter R, the letter U, and then vaped.com. The shit, you can get this shit in Canada and all across the United States. So it's the best vapor pan there is.
It also gets you super stoned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You be prepared for that. Also, we stopped emphasizing the importance of the liking the Facebook page and following us on Twitter. And also, we just started a new fucking Instagram, DBD Show on Instagram, at DBD Show. Follow that shit.
Know that.
We're just throwing pictures up from each show, but we're going to start cutting clips out of the episodes and then dropping like a few days early, dropping like a few clips from the episodes. Cause it's, a way to get you guys to fucking come. I figure you'll follow the page if you think you're going to get a little sneak peek. So we'll do that
Just
shit.
a little
and
taste.
And all
Then
that
you're
shit
hooked.
will also be on, you will be able to see that shit via the Twitter page at DIRTBAG Dan Show and the Facebook page, the DIRTBAG Dan Show. If you search DIRTBAG Dan Show on anything, it'll come up.
You
So-
pretty much just
Yo.
type in DBD show at this point.
Hold up. Huge shout out to Pokilo though.
Yes.
For sending us a case of yerba mate.
Oh,
Yes.
Like a motherfucking
you know,
Gito.
Pokilo.
Yeah,
Said he's gonna do it.
Pokelo's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He follows us.
Yeah.
He definitely is like been interactive with us on the show for a minute. Like
I've
hitting us up
seen him
and-
at mad events.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he's an
killed it.
actual like guy who shows up to
Yeah,
events.
he's a
so-
real person,
He's a real human
which
being.
is like even better.
And then fucking he hooked up the straight case.
Look how
of the-
fucking happy you are, Abel.
Individual-
Can you
it's like
smile
Christmas,
a little
bro.
less about
Yo.
this?
And he gets to open every one like that.
Oh
That's
my
my
God.
favorite flavor though.
Yeah.
And he sent a video. We gotta watch the shit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we
This
got
shit's
video.
hilarious.
Yeah. He
He's like, I hope you like drinking my piss, bitch. It looks remarkably like urine.
Oh, that's not
You need to
how you
increase
do
your
it.
diet.
Step your Apple
What was
game
that?
up, fam.
Abel, that's not how you do it. Shouts out to Triz was on the screen for a minute there. The homie Triz on tour right now.
All right, check this shit
Go
out.
ahead.
What's all the hearts about?
Skylar G.
Whoa.
Fucking Caustic. DIRTBAG Dan. Fucking obviously. Abel. Your shit were itchy. Thank you, motherfuckers. I didn't get Rory anything.
It just ends.
Nothing for Rory.
I didn't get Rory anything.
And everyone's like, that makes sense.
He grabbed specific beers for us and then realized that you can't mail beer.
But it's all good though, because he also said he's about to send us a gift card, so we can
Oh,
get
but
some
bro,
beer
you
on
you
his behalf.
you handled biz with the yerba mates. We're
Yeah,
gonna
you're
drink
fucking
those.
man for that.
That's good. It's good. It's tea. It fucking keeps you awake. It's better
Sponsored
for you
by
than
Pokelo.
coffee.
I've actually never had a yerba mate tea.
Yeah, you can try one. Bro.
Is it gonna make me like all like jittery? Like, is
Nah,
it energy?
it's low-key
filled?
caffeine.
Yeah, you're like taking dabs and shit. So you're
Yeah.
probably just going to be tired no matter what. This is what I find. Like, I could have a million Red Bulls. If I just fucking, like, globbed it down, I'm not going to be, like, awake for
I'm
this
not
shit.
like that. If I drink half a Red Bull, I will have a fucking full-on meltdown on camera right now.
Bro, we used to ham out on those hemo rages. Oh, I
Yeah,
miss
man.
The good old days.
Yeah, I couldn't
When
do
Ron
it.
was buff.
Rage.
Ron was buff and fucking raged out. It was the best. It was the best of times.
Yeah,
When the rage was real.
When the rage was flowing throughout
that
the
vintage
California.
DVD
Dirt had like
yeah.
a secret
Tastes like
stash
green
of them that he fucking kept
Get a
himself
sip.
fucking
Bro, we
worked on.
bought boxes, bro. We went out and bought boxes. We hit the South Bay. I would be in like certain parts of California, and I'd be like,
It's
"Yo,
7-Eleven,
I'd hit
let's
up
stop,
Ron.
let's
I'd be
stop.
like, "Dude, have you been over in like Costa Mesa?"
Let me
And
try.
he's like, "Bro, we hit it."
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I
Totally
can't even
good.
front. It's good. Feels shitty. I'd tell you about it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. Good looking Pokey Low.
Fucking good tea,
Good shit.
Pokelo. Thank you so
My
much.
guy.
Yep.
Okay, Content Kings. Hashtag Content Kings. We the best. We the best. Just filmed the new 24/8
Yeah.
with Abel abilities.
Yes,
Finally.
sir.
So we got Abel rapping, and
Yeah.
the next 24/8 we're shooting is with Caustic in this bitch. So we got some new 24/8s on deck coming to you. One thing we don't have on deck, I have a plan for one, and we talked about this. Caustic was beating my ass in Tetris. It was pissing me off. Like I was
Yeah.
getting fucking mad about it. And there's 4-way Tetris, so I'm interested to see how that works with like the stacking. Fucking, you get shit. Does it go to
Yeah,
everybody
yeah, yeah.
or does it go to one person? So
I'm still gonna dominate you guys.
well, we'll find out. We're gonna do like a 4-player Tetris with all
pretty
of
good
us,
idea.
and we're gonna talk a lot of shit. And then versus, bro. Like,
I know what I'm good at.
which one of you battle rapper goons thinks you're good at video games? You suck.
You're not.
Give me that pipe.
Yeah.
We'll
fucking
fuck
holler
you
The
at
up.
us.
only person
Holler at
you
who
us.
up.
has any
right in front of
chops
you.
in anything, who deserves his props for it is Fox. Is a fucking monster at Street Fighter.
That Street Fighter.
And we need to get him
Bring
in
his
here
ass
against
over.
somebody.
Okay.
Fox.
Damn.
Okay.
Make your way over.
Fox is, but Fox plays 4. I've never played 4.
I'd love to see it. We'll make that shit happen.
We can
So,
find somebody who will
who
give
wants
you a
to
fucking
face
fight.
Fox
though.
in Street Fighter 4? That's a good one.
There you go.
Fox is tight.
We're
be an
game for
episode.
UFC shit. I seen Universal the King playing UFC. Let's get it.
yeah.
Let's get it.
Fucking
fuck with it.
Spitz and Victo, you guys still need your
They talking
fucking
about
ass
that
whip.
FIFA?
What's up with the double FIFA? Make the trip,
Yo,
guys. Make
they
the
don't wanna
trip.
see
Shout
that.
out
Come
to
down.
shout out to you, Juventus whipping fucking Borussia Dortmund's ass today.
And a bunch of other European words. I don't know.
retaining our space in the Champions
It's
League.
like, yo,
sorry, that's Spitz and Victo's team is Borussia Dortmund. I'm a Juventus fan.
When's the Champions
Skylar,
League start?
shouts
Huh?
out to
What does it
Booble
start in the league?
Dugish
Champions League?
beating
When does it
Scabble
start?
Dubop
Oh, we're
in the
midst.
fucking
Juventus is
Mariucci
in
Cup.
quarterfinals now.
Because that meant as much to
When-
you as what Caustic just said, right?
Oh,
It's the
word.
same shit.
Or you could just fucking play fucking ice soccer with sticks and fucking
Ice
skates.
soccer.
I tune all of you
Fucking
guys
faggots
out
saying
so
you make your
often
own fucking
anyways, it
concept
doesn't
of a
even
sport.
matter. See,
bro.
you don't even care anyways.
Shithead.
You guys
Come
just
on,
want to
bro.
talk to hear yourselves.
I like how I sound
Fuck. Holy shit.
He does. He really does.
more than you. Let's go. On with the show. They put me back next to Skylar. I'm disgruntled about it.
That's what they're gonna be in the comments. They're gonna be like, "Hey, these fucking guys,
beer
bro.
You don't
over
know
there,
what it's
isn't
like to just have this shit right next to you.
When are they gonna kill each other already?"
I know, right?
Under the table, slowly.
He's
So-
just under the table. He's giving me the worst hand job ever.
It's just
Imagine
me.
it's
He's
so
Mainly because my hand's right here.
it's so dry.
You're just
I'm not trying very hard. I just gotta Marlowe punch it.
Calling fools out in verses. We're down. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to, if any of you guys get creative about versus matchups that you would like to see or even participate in, if you're a fucking rapper of some sort or fucking whatever, if
Just
you got
keep in
some,
mind,
you
you're
got some
probably
internet
trash.
fame, we'll fucking beat your ass.
You're probably bad at whatever you think you're good at.
Yeah, come
Fair
get
enough.
that ass whooped.
Fair enough. Okay, next, we talked about this before. We're changing the channel name to Counterproductive at the end of the month. That's just going to happen. Be prepared. We're going to have Counterproductive t-shirts. We're going to have Dirtbag Dan Show t-shirts.
Hashtag we're included.
And like I said, fan DVD show shirts. I'm down for that. So if you guys are come up with some fucking cool ideas and you make a cool enough fucking design that we can all fucking agree is dope, we'll actually print some shirts up of it. So fucking throw shit at the wall. And by the wall, I mean our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page, and we'll fucking look at it.
Or video yourself throwing it at an actual wall.
Yeah, if you could make a
That'd be tight.
CP with
That would be
shit that you
sick.
throw at the wall, that will be our show intro for a minute.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that.
Would you guys buy Caustic shit if I made Caustic shit again?
I'm sure they would. There was an ill Caustic shirt when we went to Japan that fucking, it was great design, looked cool. If we had that, if you could like get more of those printed, we could throw that up on the website.
I think I want to run a new design. You know.
Yee. Well, regardless, we're gonna have some more merchandise. We do have merch up now at the shop, so go check it out. Skylar was working on some other crazy shit just for his own shit, and that shit will also be available on the fucking website when it's up too. Just like cool ass fucking
Just bearded unicorn baby murder shit going on.
bearded unicorn baby murder. Great. That's a
dope.
great idea.
Scott is just like staring a hole
Yeah.
through me.
That's our next
No,
logo.
I'm actually imagining the shirt, and I'm like, yes.
Yes. It's the
Yes.
baby from the Stone Temple Pilots.
It's got to be on a tie-dye shirt,
That's
though.
Nirvana.
Yes. Okay. No, Skylar wanted to do the baby from the Stone Temple Pilots, the one with the that
Riding
was-
the little dragon.
There you go. That's
pony
he
thing.
specifically
Oh.
wanted that baby.
Good lord.
Wrong baby, Caustic.
I'm sorry. I'm not up on my fucking naked
And you're not
baby
up on
yard.
your 90s alt rock
Well,
babies.
first off,
there's a lot of those.
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
naked baby on the Stone Temple Pilots cover.
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Not naked. You just wanted the baby to be naked. So you're
No,
like,
I just the only
naked
famous
baby?
one is the Nirvana one. Don't act like you didn't see it.
That kid's fucking like 21 years old now.
Yeah.
How does he
Someone
feel
put an
about
article.
that?
People are probably still like, "Hey, naked baby,
You little
What's up?
baby ass.
Hey, we seen your weenus.
That's your little baby dick. I bet it never grew.
Why you're hella thirsty for $1,
Damn.
pussy?"
So, fans, t-shirts. We'd love to see that. Get creative. We're working on designs. Fucking A. Pokilo came through with the Herb Amadas, and shouts out to one more time.
With the
to
herb
Big Fat
amadas.
Herb Amada. We drink tea because we're
mint-cherry.
progressive.
Thank you, Pokalo.
Pokilo. All right.
This just spun
March
severely out of
28th,
control.
I'm rocking in Las Vegas. So if you guys are in the Las Vegas area, or fucking if you live in Las Vegas, which makes you extra awesome because you live in the city that never sleeps, with Thesaurus, who also lives in Las Vegas, so he'll definitely talk to him. He's going to come out to the show as well. But March 28th, let me pull up this flyer so I have a little more information on this bitch. I'm stoked to go out and rock. Actually, last a couple of times we tried to go play in Vegas, shit just went bad with promoters. It just wasn't a good show. But the kid that's throwing this one, Charlie Madness, he's been hustling. I've been seeing a lot of promotion, and it's like it's a group of kids in that scene, people coming up in Vegas who've been doing hip hop out there, and I find like. Vegas is not the place to like pass through on a small tour. You want to be either playing with the kids that live out there, or
Yeah.
you want to be in the casino on a big fucking tour.
Right.
Otherwise, like people, there's a million fucking things to do, man. Like,
Yeah.
why are they gonna go see you?
See
rap?
your little shitty hip hop show.
So this is tight because like it's one of those situations where they're having me come out and I'm rapping, but it's really an excuse for all their friends to see them rap. But sure as shit, I'm gonna be fucking extra entertaining for all these folks. And like Charlie Madness specifically, I did a song with him, and he's been blasting out my music to his fans out there, and the other cats on the card as well, or on the I say card like it's a battle all the time, but on the bill, it's Snap Murphy, Anglo-Saxon, Ulysses, Jackie G, which I believe is a female singer, NOVN, and DJ Edoc. Saturday, March 28th. At a live music venue in Las Vegas. It's on Fremont Street.
That's the name. Live music venue.
LVCS is the name of the place. LVCS, live music venue. And it's
Creative.
I think it's actually called Las Vegas Country Saloon, but they just call it LVCS. But it's actually a nice venue. I've seen fucking pics of the place, and it's on Fremont Street, so it's not like fucking way off strip. Still DT Vegas, where I like to spend my money anyways. You know what I mean? Feel like the fucking Al Pacino out there and shit.
I'm gonna just let you talk yourself out, man.
We're
What's going
gambling.
on?
We're
Go
glasses
ahead.
this big.
What's going on? Is the show start?
It's one of those things. Caustic, if it doesn't involve him, he's like, turn off.
Yeah.
Turn back on when I'm involved.
Do you look at pictures that you're not in?
Yes, all the time. That's a crazy thing to say.
That's a crazy
It is.
question to ask. for sure.
Wow.
Wow.
Woo! Shouts out to my boy Vanity.
So yeah, March 28th is my birthday, man. If you guys are in the area, come kick it.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
It is Caustic's birthday. Yeah, March
That's all
28th.
I want to talk about.
That was cool. That's good. He's turning 12.
Yeah.
Can we get?
Joke is almost better than the Skylar version.
What, did Skylar have a better one? Did Skylar say he were turning 10?
No, you just use the same joke.
Damn!
It was Skylar's birthday.
Same year and everything.
Yeah, I think
What
so.
do you point at?
Yeah.
Can you turn? Can you get the screen on? I want to show you guys something fucking amazing.
Sick.
Shouts out to whoever tweeted me this because it was fucking hilarious. Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what that is, and I'm excited.
So tight. So tight. We're on it.
Why is the screen so tilted?
Push one point with a pick me joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spring my joint, straight crack back, one to the pop pop, who know you ran to you know, push one point with a pick me joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spring my
This is mesmerizing.
one to the pop pop, who know you ran to you know, push one point with a pick me joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spring my joint, straight crack back, one to the pop pop, who know you ran to you know, push one point with a pick me joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spring my joint,
So wait.
straight crack back, one to the pop pop, who know you ran to you know, push one.
Is that supposed to be the Kendrick
That's my
verse?
absolute
What happened?
favorite part is when she goes, "Place for the pop pop."
Is that's a genuine question. Is that supposed to be like Kendrick Detox?
I don't fucking know. Let's listen to it one more time and see if we can make any sense of it. See if you could pull out any words from this.
Because it sounds like saying crack rock, bap 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 bap.
All right.
Like
What?
Pull out a word. See if you can pull out any words.
All right.
Maybe crack rock.
I think
With a
crack.
pick me joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spring my joint, straight crack back, one to the pop pop, who know you ran to you know, push one point with a pick me joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spring my joint, straight crack back, one to the pop pop, who know you ran to you know,
One to the pop. What I thought I heard before, I didn't.
It's like something like squeeze this joint when I can go back to
I
the
heard
screen.
spring my joint. When
I said like
I heard that
squeeze
whole
this
beginning.
joint when I pull to the plat plat pull the plat plat. Dude, at some point she just starts going pull to the plat plat pull the plat plat, and I'm like yes.
pull to the plat plat.
Shouts out to you.
Pull to the plat
Pull into
plat.
the plap.
She's going to battle Jaeger.
Yeah, Jaeger Kranz versus Iggy Azalea
Kran's going to
That's
go
gonna be
down.
for the
dope.
battle of the
That's gonna be a good
Battle of
Bro,
the,
every
the
time
best
we-
mumbling.
Every time we mention these
Plap
fucking
Plap
goons,
champion.
we give them fucking power. Bro.
yo, I'm so famous.
Every
Dude,
time.
they're having literal 100 comment threads.
They're
in their
like-
little forums,
Like, yo,
They're just-
Jaeger's getting famous.
living it up.
Like,
dude.
no, we think he's terrible. You totally misunderstood us.
You missed the joke.
Funeral
heard
Nick
what they
keeps like
wanted.
tweeting me, and she's like, "Check this out." I'm like, "No." I just responded to him today. Just said, "No." That's all. It's
Stop,
just a tweet that
dude.
just says "at Funeral Nick." No. Period. Please.
even
fuck.
in the even
Get
in
the
the
We'll
fucking
find you
clue.
when you're terrible,
In the
and we'll
bad
put you on the
battle.
screen, buddy.
We'll talk about how terrible it was, and then you can go back into the fucking rock that you live under.
Yeah, or whatever.
you're not
Or
even the
whatever.
entertaining part in the worst battle ever.
That sucks. That's a shitty place to be.
Yeah, that's.
You were outshined by
Yikes.
8 Your Crayons and Tiny Filipino Brawler.
We got to update.
That's what I named him. I'm sorry.
Tiny Filipino
I
Brawler.
think that's a perfect name for him.
Update on the decoy
What if
situation.
that's his real
Oh,
name?
really? What happened?
I guess that like the kids, the scene in Australia, I should say, they fucking just were like, nope, and shut down all his future events. You know, battlers aren't
There's
battling
no more
for him.
decoy anything. There's no more decoy podcast. I was actually told in a message that it's actually come to light that he's done this to 2 more 15-year-old girls.
So you got the same message that I got.
Yeah.
I got 2 messages. I got one from the dude who he battled,
Yeah.
Big Cause, who was like, yo, dude, I didn't know that fucking 14-year-old chick.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What he was saying is that a friend of his, who was a younger dude, knew the chick, and that's how he got the information. So that makes sense. And then,
because I mean, if they're going to these Got Beef events, she's gonna bring it up to somebody. Somebody's gonna hear about this.
That's the thing about the battle community, especially in Australia. It's so fucking small. You can't get away with that shit.
You can't do that shit. Dude.
But
you can't do it anywhere. Anyway,
You shouldn't do it regardless.
And this is the thing,
right?
This is the thing is that like I got along with Gary. He never did me wrong.
I love
but
that you
like
call him Gary. So like,
it's fucking Gary, bro.
He's not Decoy anymore.
Yeah.
I got along with Gary. He didn't fucking do me wrong when we did business together.
Yeah, 'cause
he
you're an
was
adult.
like a fucking.
Because you're not 14 years old
Fair
and
enough.
a female.
He did like drink a lot. Like he was a good drinker. We'd go out to fucking lunch, and that fool would drink like 3 pints, like at lunch. I'd be like, damn.
I don't know if good drinker is the term.
Whatever. I mean, like good. Like he could drink a lot. He was good at the process of drinking.
Do you think that his name being Decoy is pretty accurate for the fact that he had a fake fucking chick account and shit and was like pretending to be people that he's not in real life?
It would only be better if his rap name was Catfish.
Yeah. Like Decoy Catfish, like would be
Decoy
amazing.
Catfish.
But yeah, all that shit is creepy. That like the 20 pictures in a wig is creepy.
Pedo
but like
Decoy
I ain't gonna fucking hate on a dude for fucking being a weirdo like that. But being a weirdo when it comes to like you're being like a sexual predator and shit, like the scene can't stand for that shit. No one can stand for that shit. It just makes us all look like if we associate with people like that and we're fucking, out here being jerks in front of each other, like, like what other foul shit are we down for? You know what I mean? So like, I understand that the scene is just like, nah, we can't have that shit around. Yeah. And I appreciate the dudes from Australia reaching out and fucking letting us know. Let me tell you the reality of like what I know of the battle scene in Australia is it's like ultra divided. There's like way too many small leagues, and even like going out there and working with, Decoy, who just didn't really have his shit together. And then I worked with another dude out there who was doing like Grind Time Australia, which is already like all bad, but also
That
like
seems like a bad idea.
he was on his own. He was on his own kind of like.
2000 and when?
This was like me and Tony went, so it's like 2012 or something
Still
like that.
low.
It was later in the game. It was like my second trip to Australia. But even then, like kids who were at the first battles in Australia weren't at the second battles we did in Australia, not because they didn't want to see us. And in fact, we would even meet up with cats to drink throughout the week that we hung out with before. But they were like, we don't fuck with that league, so we aren't gonna go to shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for sure. Like, and that's like it was like that from when I appeared. The only dude who I could like see myself doing business with out there in Australia, as far as like guys who ran the battle leagues and still does or whatever, the dude Mikey Pipes was cool, who did the shit for Don't Flop for a bit. I don't know if that was still going on. He was a Kiwi dude who lived out in Australia, and he was cool. Good people. Didn't seem like a weirdo to me. I met his friends and shit, and they were, they
were all of legal age.
They seemed to be like, they seemed to like
So
have
16.
the right mind for the throwing the battles and shit, but they ran into the same problem that I'm talking about right now, which is essentially like nobody works together out there, so it's hard
It's a little difficult.
And the battlers, like the star battlers out there, all abandoned battling. You know what I mean? Like 360 obviously doesn't want anything to do with it, and it renounces his, calling people a faggot a bunch, you know what I mean, and just he doesn't want to be a part of battling, especially in Australia.
It's so
which
crazy to get famous to the point where you have to renege things that you've said in the past. You know what I mean? Where it's like, we're not going to support you if you don't go back and say sorry for saying faggot 5 years ago.
Well, it's like a festival scene of people who listen to like really like electronic music and do drugs and
realistically, if you want your music to be heard and you want to continue
I'm not
money
hating.
and
I'm
playing
not hating on
giant
him.
festivals, you're gonna fucking say
I will
sorry.
say it's kind of weak to go back and do that shit like in any regard, but the way like SoulCon did it was a lot classier than the way like 360 did it. 360 did it in a way like I was wrong back then and I'm right now. When SoulCon was like I never meant it to be like like how you feel. He had a very like Louis C.K. look on the word,
which is how you should go about it.
Totally. But but that's whatever. That's besides the point. He doesn't want to battle shit, and he definitely wouldn't battle for anybody in Australia. Same thing goes for Justice, who was like their guy, the guy who won Scribble from out there. You know, at one point the best battle rapper in the world was from Australia, and that was him. It wasn't 60, it was Justice. And then even all the other guys, like the dude I battled Purpose out there who was tight, he does it for fun, but he's not like, that ain't his shit, you know. And I don't think they fuck with any of the leagues. So it's just a matter of like, not only do the leagues not work together, but then also the big battlers from out there. Manus, I think, is the only one who's like very active internationally and still within his own scene. But aside from that, like I don't see any other like Australians who made a big impact on like the international battle scene still battling or even wanting to be involved in battling at all. And that'll hurt your shit more than anything.
So rest in peace to Australia.
Nah, fuck that. Like they kill it out there. They got love for the battle rap. They have a scene. It's just a matter of like putting the bullshit aside and getting
They gotta unite.
Getting the people.
Then I think you guys know what you need to do, and I think you guys might have unified a little bit over this decoy thing, and fucking take that momentum and do something great together.
Like if something, like Gary always meant to bring all the battle scene together, and if he did it in some like backwards way, like it's fucked up.
Like welcome to my playroom.
It's fucked up, but if it gets you guys to work together,
sorry,
but I fucking love it out there. One of the few places that I've ever been where I was like, if I could fucking live out here if it wasn't on the other side of the world.
I want to punch a Billy.
It's fucking punch a cone.
I want to punch a koala.
Punch a cone, punch a Billy, punch a motherfucking kangaroo.
I feel like cheated out of my fucking trip, man. Like
even Tony, like this time, got to go see more cool shit than me. And then shouts out to also the kid who Tony battled out there, who apparently is just cool as fuck. Like had Tony, out of like the fucking shitty hotel situation that he was in because of Decoy, and then with all that shit going on with Decoy, he just took Tony away from all that and took him to see like cool shit in Australia while he was out there before they battled. So that shit's cool. And he definitely he's someone who showed talent. So like, rest on these guys that are doing work and are good battlers, and give them opportunities, work together, and fucking hopefully we'll land out there at some point, whether, with Caustic battling and me doing a pay-per-view and fucking everybody in Australia or everybody in, wherever we're at in Sydney or in Melbourne.
Hit me up, guys.
Brisbane
I want to come see your place.
Just in general. Like I'd love to see a big event out there and be like, damn, okay, everybody from the scene is really out here today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that would be the shit. All right. Enough of that shit.
Boom.
Love you fuckers, though. On to the next. Fucking Big T. Talking big about this Fresh Coast versus Midwest shit, bro.
About that.
Wait, what happened now?
He just put up he put up his like Big T Talk shit blogs, which are great. And then a lot of the shit he says is funny. Like the whole shit he's like, the person holding you up in the West right now is like, I ain't gonna say any name, but he like boys. Like he just talking. Like, I ain't gonna say anybody's name.
He also be saying some wild shit. Totally. Like Big T be saying some sly ass shit. He's like, I'm arguably undefeated in the West. It's like, with your 2 battles, word. Oh yeah, you battled a Canadian in LA. You fucking just killing the West Coast, buddy. You are destroying us.
I mean, the only thing he said was that we don't like travel. I was like, I created travel lanes that you use frequently.
No, he said that they don't come out of their comfort zones. That's even worse.
I battled in New York before you did.
In general,
think about that.
In general, like we did our traveling, we did a lot of it, and the real factor is, and I pointed this out to Big T, and I think he realizes that. I said the reality is that we're booking y'all, and you guys aren't booking us.
Yeah.
That the promoters from the Midwest aren't booking Fresh Coast MCs to come out and battle Midwest MCs. If they were, we'd be out there battling.
The only
we
other
like
place,
Big T, so we book them.
Yeah, the only other place booking me is Canada, and I can't even go to the fucking country. What do you want me to fucking do? If you guys well, you never battled in Detroit. Detroit never fucking called me.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? And it just seemed like y'all just wanted to put a bunch of Detroit dudes on, which is what's up. Build your fucking scene, but don't blame us for not being at a Detroit event we were never invited to. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you like?
Well, that fool didn't come to my birthday.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I have no idea when your birthday is. You didn't send me an invitation.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
I don't check Facebook like that.
In general, I thought it was pretty wild. I thought it was crazy how the whole, like, all of us, like, everybody was chiming in. Everybody
I think that shows a lot about us though. Like we're immediately like, if when it comes to some shit like this, we will stand as a team sooner than you guys will, and you guys' whole relationship with each other is just seeing each other at hotels for battle events. Like we
put together a 9-man roster. Fucking leave me out of it, and you're still gonna get killed. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people are good out here, but I don't know. I get tagged in this shit, and I don't get tagged in this shit, and like he'll make points about people like, oh, but you did this, or but you did this, or but you don't count. You don't say shit about me. I did a lot of traveling. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely went everywhere, and I went to New York, and I would have went to the Midwest if they fucking invited me ever.
Has there ever been a East versus West event?
We've done like a lot of East versus West. We've done a lot, and that's what the point that Big T's making is they've done Midwest versus East, and he's battled a couple dudes from out here. But where is the Midwest versus Fresh Coast? He's just stirring up shit, and I love it.
Yeah,
we'll talk
trash, and we're talking about it, so it's working.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
So shout out to Big Terrence.
Yeah.
If the shit comes down to it, I hope I battle you.
Caustic will take you for sure. Yeah, he wants that. He wants that one.
Yeah, or any of you fuckers, because I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I think the reality is real about it is there ain't enough people on the Midwest side to make the card interesting.
Yeah,
like if we're really gonna be real
if
about
you're
it.
falling back on names like Midwest Miles and shit like that,
And I'm saying, like,
you're gonna get fucked up.
We talk a lot of shit about like people's like caliber or like how good they are or their last performance or whatever. Like, I'm talking about motherfucking numbers. I'm talking about
just sheer numbers alone.
Just Verse Tracker. That's it. Just go to Verse Tracker and find the Midwest guys and where they are on the list. Because Big T, I think he's number like 66 or something like that. He's at least like in the.
You might be below me, fam.
You're low. You're not. I'm like, I know you're at least 20 spots below me on the list of people and just
what a petty thing to keep track of. Let's
what
keep
a
it moving.
petty. You know what? There's a website that does that. Shouts out to Verse Tracker.
You guys got.
They make it easy. And that's what I tell people. People are like, oh, you look at your numbers. Yeah, motherfucker, that's all I got. That's what I'm worth in this shit. Like, how do you book a motherfucker? You know, what do you base that shit on? I mean, if you base it on, like, bars, then you're a fanboy. If you base it on numbers, then you're trying to make some motherfucking money. Because that's all we really worth.
Yeah. Can you imagine a promoter trying to book you on bars? Hey,
hold on.
I got Dirtbag Dan, the guy who came through with the bird bars.
Oh!
Bar 8, verse 2.
Nah.
Bird bars.
Get him out.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He said specifically.
Listen, Rick. I know you said you wanted to bring in some new talent.
Listen,
I want you
Rick.
to listen. Listen to these first
Check out
8
these
bars.
Yeah.
Because when I'm clapping the mallard. All right.
I had nothing that good, but just wait.
Yeah.
I love that when I'm clapping the mallard.
Yeah,
that's just like me slapping a duck and shit. Like, yo, why are you hurting that bird?
Please stop hurting that bird. Why are you hurting that bird?
Disaster's wild. Disaster went on to tweet. Fucking, I took a screenshot of Disaster's crazy tweet because at some point, like, he'll say some shit that's just like, whoa, that was uncalled for, and he definitely didn't let me wrong today. What did he say? He made a point about
why are you hurting that bird?
So he basically said it's not our fault.
It's like a Young Thug song.
Whose fault?
He said that grind time, that the West Coast fault. That's not the battlers' fault.
Stop hurting that bird.
He said that grind time and King of the Dot ruined the Fresh Coast. Just like in that plain of words,
Like,
too.
damn.
He's like, GT and KOTD ruined it. Like,
It's like, yeah, well, we also wouldn't exist without them. So,
Well, you know, it's like.
so you got to pick your battles on that one.
yeah, they definitely ruined it on cards that you headlined.
Yeah, and got paid for.
So we ruined it.
So we ruined it, Diz. We ruined it
that's
together.
being generous.
Let's be generous.
Saying we.
Yeah, I'm taking some blame
I don't
for
feel
that.
like I did that bad.
I never punched anybody. Not one person got punched by me. Oh shit.
Oh, reality.
Well, I don't know.
Reality
I mean,
stars.
who would you send who would be your starting squad for
9? If we're like really just gonna go out and beat motherfuckers,
It can even just be fucking 5, 6, 9, 15.
I'll do as many as I can right off the top. Thesaurus, Ilmac, Disaster, Caustic, Passwords, Rum Nitty, Does KG count? Is he on our side? He came from the Midwest. It's almost like a fucking conflict of interest because he was like a Midwest dude
like
who now
switched
lives
sides.
in Arizona, so he's barely on the West Coast.
you know what?
He's South
hangs
South
out,
Korea.
KG, I would love to throw you on this list right now, but I can't do it.
You
And it
hang
has-
out with Aspect a little too much.
It has nothing to do with your skill level. In fact, I would put you high on the list, but you're fucking from the Midwest originally. You might even be on that team.
We're at 6.
So
we stopped to run
Daylight,
Diddy.
obviously.
Daylight.
For sure.
What
What about Dumb? Can you say him now? He's coming
Is
back.
he? If those dudes are back, fuck. Like
That
that's not
costs
even
a lot
fair.
of money. That costs a lot of money.
I won't
But
say dumbfounded
still a
because he's
dream
only.
team.
Oh
done-
yeah, we've got no can do, and I'll.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like pull out all these fools.
yeah.
I'll say me, just to fucking put me on that list, and then
We said passwords.
yeah, we already said
Yeah.
pass. There's got to be one other motherfucker that. Oh, do we go Young Guns?
What about Carter?
Do we bring like Carter D? No, he's not West.
He's from
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
He's like a down
Oh,
south
is
dude. He
he?
just lives in the West Coast now. That
And
doesn't
we'll,
even count.
and even our second squad is stronger than yours.
Well,
We've
like,
got-
I was gonna
we've
say,
got
like,
Peanut and fucking
Reverse
Tantrum
Live,
and
Mad Flex. Yeah. Any of those guys
and
could come up and they would be
Heartless and like
Yeah.
people like that. Like
Like, I didn't even say Heartless. I didn't even say QP.
and people are gonna
There's
talk a
gotta
lot of
be.
shit
But, like,
about
but-
Heartless because Heartless has been heartless about it lately and just hasn't had his heart in it.
On a
But-
good day, he's fucking
But
awesome.
realistically, Heartless fathered a lot of you motherfuckers. So you guys
QP
could say
definitely
which-
fathered a lot of you
QP
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
QP, Heartless, and Calm fathered a lot of you dudes.
And I would say that also like QP. I don't know if he's gonna show up, and if he shows up, he might be a day late. So I don't know if I could put him on that list and shit.
In my mind, he's already gone.
He's already gone.
Like,
we
I've
put
already,
him on
like-
the list, and then we knew he wasn't gonna
I've
show up. So we
already
took him
had
off.
my personal like funeral in my mind for QP.
Oh my
Damn.
god, that's terrible.
Uh,
He just played fucking Boys the Men. It's so hard to say goodbye and watch
It's
QP
so
like slow mo battles and shit.
To say
Like, come
goodbye
on.
to cracked out QP.
All right. On to some positive battle news. O'Shea versus Lunar Sea.
Nice.
April 25th.
Fucking
Checkpoint
yeah.
2. Don't flop.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, don't
The
flop.
battle of I don't give a shit.
Fuck
Like
yeah,
that's
don't
fucking awesome. Like, and I don't mean that in a negative connotation.
Tired
I mean,
tired of Lunar Sea, but I honestly like who is more of a OG, of a deserving of a like fucking big battle than O'Shea.
O'Shea.
And who like O'Shea never sucks. He's always been good.
He's always
like, he's
on point.
fucking. He just him
just
sucking
he's
is
just
good. You know what I
entertaining.
mean? Like
He's
it's
just
fucking.
entertaining
He
to
is,
watch
right?
him. Like even him, like in
He's
a
so like
fucking
self-aware
Yeah,
amongst
his car
his drunkenness.
crash
With his
is
fucking
awesome.
potato
His
head.
like his car crash performance is still like
His
fucking
car
amazing.
crash is in
Yeah.
like slow motion and it's all pretty with like the glass going
I
everywhere.
love when he
There's, like,
says a bar and then he's
classical
like,
music playing
"All
and
right,
shit.
that was shit.
He's like, that was shit, wasn't it?
All right, that was shit." Then he just goes on to the next one like, "Yes, dude."
Dude, like you can't fuck with people like that.
Yeah, it's a dangerous matchup for Lunar Sea, I would say, because I feel like O'Shea is like he's the type of dude who's just gonna when he gets an opportunity to shine, he does good. Like well, he you know when he's fucking on his fuck around battles, he might fuck around, but every time you've ever seen him really like do international joints or whatever, he fucking kills
But it's
it.
also awesome for Lunar Sea that he doesn't have to like take it super seriously and like you know what I mean. Like he can have fun the way he used to have fun with it
Yeah.
and not feel pressured to like beat Arsenal or Shoddy or
chill.
somebody like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I would rather have you battle like Kruger or O'Shea or like an OG funny dude. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, it's definitely like
I always wanted to see Lunar versus 360, but I guess we established that's not going to happen.
I don't know, man. I just don't see 360 coming back.
He's-
And if he
he
comes
won't. I
back, he's
agree.
going to be so lame, dude. He's just going to suck.
Like, hey, don't do drugs, man.
Yeah, get the fuck.
Wear
You're
the-
how high are you right
Wear
now?
this Nike shirt.
Wear this Nike shirt. Oh,
Bars, bro.
I'm not going to call you a sellout, but...
I'm not mad at you, bro. Go
No,
get,
me neither.
Go
Me
get
neither.
that young teenage girl decoy money.
I would say what? Sell out what? Arenas?
Yeah, yeah.
Sell
I
out
do sell
of
out.
Sell out of tickets to my show? Yes, I do.
It's like, what's up? I'm 360. I'm gonna come buy your house. You fucking shit talking.
You can't buy my house. You're still Australia famous. I live in the Silicon Valley. You can't afford that shit.
I think 360 can buy your house.
I think Australia is more expensive. Than
I
the
think
States.
360.
Bullshit.
I think 360 could buy your house.
You
Oh,
He's
not
got
my
it?
house?
Yeah.
Do you mean the house I grew up in? Because I don't own a house.
I mean the house that you
I
currently
live
live in.
in.
It's an apartment
Yeah,
complex.
I don't think you can afford the apartment complex
I think
in
you
South
can.
Bay. You're fucking.
I think you can.
Why do you believe the 360 is like super rich all of a sudden?
Have you not seen like the shows of like 60,000 people?
No, I know,
that are
but
there to
that's
see him.
Caustic. Those are festivals, and there's like 35 acts on the bill.
I don't know,
and it's
man.
like a weekend long. That has something to do with it. I mean, he's getting paid.
Well,
he's
I will
probably
tell
getting
you
paid
this.
more than your average rapper too.
Australians-
but
Hey,
not.
buy
I
your
mean
car,
like
though.
the South San Ho house you were in. I think.
Dude, that's a like $750,000 house.
Yeah,
I think you got
probably
it.
somewhere around there.
Oh, I don't know, 60.
either way.
Show
I think
me
you got
something. The first time I went to Australia, he slept on the floor in our hostel. So he definitely didn't start from anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's fine.
No, he's the man, and that's crazy, and I'm proud of you making money, but there's no way you're fucking like a million.
You don't come from old money. You can't buy my
Australia's
house.
expensive, bro.
I can't buy my house. I don't feel bad.
With your
60.
platinum
buy your car,
album.
though.
I can't buy a house in the city that I grew up in, so don't feel too fucking bad.
Australia,
think you got it,
Australians come to the States and vacation because it's less expensive than
Really?
it is
To the dollar?
Australia.
Yeah. Like I mean, like it's
No way.
within a matter of fucking cents. And I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about property in California, in the Silicon Valley, which is
well,
the
I
most
don't know about
expensive
that,
place to live in the
but-
world. I'm talking about property.
Definitely not.
Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, in California it definitely is.
In
No, I mean
probably not.
in America, I believe Palo
You
Alto
said the
is the
world.
most expensive place to live. In America, I don't know about the world. Dubai is probably the most expensive place to live.
I have a lot of property
London
in
is
Dubai,
definitely
actually.
more expensive.
You got
to live
property in Dubai?
than here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking
I haven't
about
built on it.
it's like per capita
I haven't built
per
on it
house
yet. I
in
was thinking
Palo Alto.
timeshare.
It's like fucking like over $1 million per individual house. It's like I'm talking about like square footage and fucking whatever.
That doesn't
We live in a
include
crazy
East
rich
Palo
place.
Alto?
No, dude, it's crazy that's even that way because like we know Palo Alto to be like crazy hood, but it's also the most expensive place to live in the world. It's also where Stanford is.
Well, yeah, I
and
was about to
Stanford
say, like,
Hospital.
Stanford is
and,
the most expensive.
Yo, what's
place.
popping in Dubai? Is anyone battling out there?
No, dude, we've been fucking trying
Yeah,
to make that
make
shit
that
happen.
shit pop.
Because these
Fucking
fools
A.
could like make the mega card happen in their sleep.
Yeah, put us up in that hotel with
Where's
the golden
Dubai? Where's
walls
Alki?
and ceilings.
Where's Alki Dubai? Not Alki David.
Alki Dubai?
We need,
Where
like,
you at,
Alki
bro?
Dubai.
We need like one
We
of
need
these like
chic. We need
Qatar
chic
sheiks
Alki,
to
bro.
just get
Yeah.
into it.
Because
I
they'll
need a
lose
zebra
money.
in
They
my
don't give a
room.
fuck, bro. They'll be like, whatever.
He's
Throw
like, I
gold.
threw more at my last wife.
He's like, how much will a gold bar buy?
Can you imagine battling with like some sheiks there?
fucking
Just on a
tight.
top row?
They're not even
getting fanned
laughing.
and
They're
shit.
just like standing there with
Which is what
sunglasses
it's going
on.
to take for this Midwest battle to happen. I hate to break it to you.
You need a sheik.
But,
seriously.
we will put together Basil Dream Team.
I think I wish that
We will
all
destroy.
the money that they would spend collectively on everything, like outside of travel, like just paying these fools. I wish it all went into a pot and like the winners just split it.
Wow.
Like
That would be tight.
like if it like say the event costs like fucking $50,000, like
I
between
feel like someone wouldn't be happy.
Someone.
oh yeah, somebody would be pissed off.
Someone
Supposed to
would
be
be
like,
very-
I need more money.
But
than
as
this.
like
This.
how would the format go? Like would it like a Survivor Series or like you know
It'd
what
be
I mean?
like a tournament, yeah.
Ooh, Survivor
You'd be going
battling.
through.
On an
Survivor
island,
battling would be
After you
tight.
lose the battle, you have to leave the island.
What's gonna be the next big format, dude? That would be
Yo,
amazing.
check this out.
They
Check
tried this.
Battlers on an island,
They
dog?
tried this
Yeah.
with the house in Brooklyn, and surprisingly, it didn't go that well.
What if? But then
They just
you
let
add
you sleep on the
add the
couch.
element. What is
It's
it?
like
What
real
is it?
life.
Naked and Alone or whatever, where they drop you on an island
Yeah,
with
naked
nothing.
and afraid.
So
Naked
most
and Afraid
expensive
and
places
Afraid.
to
But-
live in
but
America.
you have to battle after at the end of each episode. You battle naked and afraid on an island with tigers.
Only daylight would be
Hungry
bad.
tigers.
Then you got two dudes just
Yeah, that's
battling
just
at
it's
each other
just gonna be
naked.
It's
daylight.
just daylight versus the wilderness.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna get a
He's gonna
boner
be
and it's gonna
battling
get
the
weird.
tigers. That's all that's gonna happen.
Yeah, what
I'd
you know
watch it.
about the Ghost Whisperer?
Most of why?
That's a
Where did
show.
this go?
I don't even know. I can't believe that's
Are
a
we,
real
talking about,
thing.
are we talking about Jennifer Love
No, we
Hewitt
took
shows?
we took a left.
The Ghost Whisperer.
Yeah, that Ghost Whisperer.
Abel just made it crack right now. Yo,
Where
most
did we
expensive
go?
most expensive place to live in America. Manhattan's at the
Google
top of the
it.
list.
Clearly.
But
Got
both
land
San
now.
Francisco and San Jose are fucking 4 and 5. And then but this is not this
What's
is
2
like
and 3?
this
This
is
is the
doing a whole
world
bunch of
or the
other
nation?
shit. This is doing
This is America.
This is America, and it's not even talking about it's talking about a gallon of milk, a gallon of gas, price of average
Yeah.
home, all that shit. What I was talking about specifically was price of a home, and that's still
I'm talking about a
in
gallon
the
of milk.
U.S. Palo Alto, California, which is crazy because that's all right here.
I milk my own goats.
Which one's the cheapest per gallon of milk? That's where I want.
Where
How many
find
gallons
out.
you need? How
Figure
many
out.
gallons
Bro,
you need?
because I
dog?
drink a
I need a
lot
few.
of fucking.
What's
I-
going
I
on
looked through
with
it.
you and milk, man?
I'm milk bathed.
All right.
It's good for your skin.
Okay.
I milk baby.
So Abel's a cat.
Oh my god.
Just found that out.
Abel's just in a bathtub full of milk.
Just cold. He doesn't even warm it
Just
up
a
either.
giant saucer of 2%.
Ah.
What the fuck? man?
And then Rory has to drink the milk.
Every time.
Yo, Rory, you gonna drink Abel's bath milk?
If he drinks enough bath milk, he's gonna get lactose intolerant. It's gonna happen.
All right, battles.
Abel's bath milk should be a band.
Yeah, there's only 3 this
Hello,
week.
we are Abel's bath milk.
This next song's called
Next song's called
Scary Milk.
Filled with hair, filled with little curly hairs.
The song's called Drink It, Rory.
All right, first battle this week of our 3 battles.
3 battles with your bitch.
That's right. Marlo versus Tricky P. He wanted to be Tricky Stevens so bad. And they Don't Flops just isn't. They peanutted him, folks. They peanutted Tricky P, and they were like, "Nope, you're Tricky P forever, buddy. Sorry about
You're not even from that
that
country,
sucks.
and people are like, "Nope, you can't get out
Is
of
that what
this."
happened to Peanut?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is
he's
that how he
Peanut
went back
forever.
as Peanut?
That's
he
why
tried
he's
to be
back.
like AM and also nope, you're Peanut. Get out of here,
Isn't
Peanut.
it a different variation of Peanut now too? Hasn't it changed?
Nah,
No, it's
it's
peanut.
like California
Peanut dog, you're Peanut. Just roll with it, bro.
Marlo versus Tricky P. Both an entertaining battle, a great matchup. It definitely like fizzled off towards the end. I fucked, 3 battles, fuck 5 battles. Yes, Shuffle T's a dick. He gets drunk, and the best part of the battle is him reacting to bars in the background.
I thought that was the worst part of the battle.
he's just
I thought it was like the
stealing
most
show.
annoying thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like,
Caustic
dude,
was
I'm
mad.
sorry. It's not about you right now.
Caustic's like, it's not about him. Why is he doing this to Marlo? He's like, it's his battle. Like, if he was there, he would have grabbed him and, like, walked him away,
Yeah.
bro. It's like, it's not your moment, bro.
Go outside.
Go
and fucking
outside.
Sleep it off. Because you don't fucking act like that in California. You're not gonna fucking act like that here. All right? You were a scared little bunny rabbit in Los Angeles. You're not gonna act like you're fucking Mr. Charisma now.
Girl is on fire. Oh, shit.
needed that. Thank
Tricky
you.
P was
You're
doing good.
welcome.
He had his moments. He was snapping. He got into his classic Tricky P and started to rap, and he was bringing it back, and it was licking
my
the
God.
sack, and he was totally ripping, and
He
they
was-
were totally tripping, and he was, woo!
Oh, you gotta hit your chest, bro.
Well, yeah, you
You
gotta,
gotta
fucking-
hit your chest and rap like Dirtbag Dan.
Tell you what. If you're gonna do the double time shit, take it from me. Don't create a
take
metronome.
it from him.
Okay, or that. But don't create a metronome.
First of all,
Yeah.
Just don't
That's
like
lame.
made a beat. No, it's not.
If you
tight.
got to do that, don't even.
They
attempt
gotta
it.
know that there's a beat because of the rhythm of the way you're rapping, not
Yeah.
because.
And also, when you
created
hit
one
yourself in the
and
chest too hard, it doesn't sound that good.
Yeah, dude.
You're not built for that. I don't care how many times you go to the gym.
I don't care how many times you go to the gym.
Yeah. Tricky P is such a handsome young gentleman, isn't he?
Yeah, sure.
What a good-looking
Whatever.
guy.
Yeah,
Tricky
whatever,
P is.
dude.
Caustic's just
Say
like
whatever you want.
looking at Tricky P sexually. He's mad at
He's very.
fucking.
Things are very confused.
very well
used to
put
think-
together.
confused
He
over
used to
here.
think that Shuffle T was handsome, and he was so offended by Shuffle T's drunk actions. He was like, "Nah, you know what?
You're not handsome
Tricky
anymore,
P's
bro.
kind of handsome.
Tricky P's a handsome one now.
He
Fuck
stole
you
your
guys.
thunder, bro.
He's related to Cat Stevens. He's got a lot going for him.
He's
Tricky P.
related to Cat Stevens.
A lot of
Is
shit
that
going on
a reality?
over there.
Is that a real
Yeah,
thing?
everybody. That's why he changed his name. He's gonna start wearing kitty makeup.
Kitty makeup.
Okay.
Because Cat Stevens did that, right?
Do you think Carter Deems will hella be
Which
into
album?
because he's
I don't
down
know.
with Cat Stevens?
Which one is the cat in Kiss?
Which one is the one where he started?
You guys can't even let me be facetiously gay anymore. You guys are dicks.
Who do you think
man.
won?
Get that, bro.
Fucking, I'm just gonna get so much pussy. After
Who do
this.
you think won?
Who do I think won the battle?
Yeah.
I was leaning towards Tricky P up until the third, and then I think that he kind of like lost steam more than Marlo did. I
It's
guess.
something about the way Tricky P emphasizes his words that gives you a very like, oh, white people are rapping. Don't do that. When I'm doing it.
He always ends on his up. and
ever
then he-
quit?
He brings it back down, and then he ends with the up like all the time.
Why don't? Wait, so we shouldn't do more songs like that?
We shouldn't do a lot of songs where we're bringing it up.
Hey, we're rapping at the end of the song.
Upward
yeah.
inflections.
upward inflections of where we're bringing it up.
Rap it and rip it and kick
Tricky
it
P
and
sounds
mine.
like a valley girl with no valley.
I'm into it.
You
Do your
would-
thing, Playboy.
You would be.
Do your
Whatever.
thing.
You're so
Do
ugly,
your fucking
Tricky P.
thing,
I hate you.
Playboy. And I think maybe he just looked handsome because Marlo is super ugly.
Dude, and he lifted up the beanie and exposed what was underneath.
Woo!
What was under the beanie?
He looked
A lot
like
of forehead.
Explain
a lot
it
of-
for,
a lot of-
explain
there
it
was
for
like-
the people at home.
There was like a high widow's peak happening. It was like a widow's peak, but it happened way up here. And then he looked like kind of like the dude who played Warlock, or like the scientist from
things
Back
were-
to the Future kind of character.
Did things just
Look
go
like crude
downhill?
law.
Great Scott!
Did things just go downhill for him really
You
quick?
look like Doc Brown. Is
He
that
looked-
what you
yeah,
said?
he had a Doc Brown haircut. At least. That's like
You
it
do look
started
like
way
Doc
back.
Brown.
It
That's
just
fantastic.
started way
So
back.
what happened? Did it just all go downhill for him really quickly?
Well, so he looks like Christopher Lloyd, right? But he looks like Christopher Lloyd in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when
When
he's
he's
like
like-
when he's like showing that he's not a
Yeah.
fucking cartoon person.
Shouts out to my
They
forehead
used to
brother.
scare the shit out of me
Your
when I was
forehead
little.
brother?
Yeah,
Yeah, how
I
did
never
they
really
think that was
understood why they called it a forehead because there's always space.
Because you
for
got
an
like
extra one.
7
He's
head,
There's usually spot for like
I can
one,
fit
maybe
two
two.
fingers.
I don't know.
40 head in
I
your
never
case.
got it.
Yeah, it's
Because it's the length of a 40 bottle.
So he had an Abel A Kraken, but if you could bring it up to like if there was like a widow's peak, like it
but
came
it was
up
back here.
to just to right here, the widow's peak came to here, and then there was hair like hanging over the
So-
top.
so-
fucking like
so
that.
he had a
forehead
Beetlejuice.
is fucking
He had a
produced by
Beetlejuice.
He had
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice hair. He was Michael
gotta get it
Keaton in
buffed
this
sometime.
motherfucker.
All right, cool. We're doing this shit.
He was
Marlo.
He was
You there?
Batman in fucking
Rory's on that forehead
Michael
shit
Keaton
too.
Batman.
We're gonna
We're
get
back
our
to-
foreheads buffed tomorrow.
He had a
Ew.
he had a Rory. He had a strong Rory, but he had blonde, long hair that like
strong
stuck
Rory.
out.
Rory and Abel trying to make like Alien sequels in this bitch.
I wonder, like, you know,
look more
if
like
you
Predator.
looked at Abel's head from an angle, if it would look flat. Like, if you got really, really close, if it would look like just it went on forever. You know, like the Earth.
Oh, we're filled. with
Abel's head looks like a really difficult learning curve or something.
Who won? Who won? I'm giving it to Marlo.
Marlo?
What happened?
The battle. Who won the
So Marlo? you
I don't
think-
know. Abel can predict the future. You tell me.
Rub it on his forehead, and he'll tell you.
Yeah. You'll see the reflection
Why
of
don't
the
you
answer.
just stick a whole deck of cards to his forehead and have him pick one for you?
What do you think? Seriously, do you think
I
it was close? Like they were both kind of
would give it to Marlo. I liked a lot of Chicky's angles though. I liked about like
Yeah, I
the
like-
whole like when you're like when girls' tits go to shit and it's like how Marlo's hair is. It's
Yeah.
fucking-
That was good. That was good. That was
like,
really good.
it's hard to pick, but I feel like you vanilla iced out a little too much for me. At the
There
end.
we fucking go.
Yeah.
Just at the end, you got a little too fucking white guy.
I'm
Maybe you were
good.
just in England and you were surrounded by all these white people and you're like, this is. too
You're like
much
it's time to go full Bill Nye right now. Like
Fair enough.
I gotta teach you guys.
I
Some
think Bill Nye
science.
has bars.
Okay. Next battle. Was
Tell me more.
Incredible versus Reverse Live. Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
I missed
Incredibly
his presence
moving
in
around.
battling.
Yeah, still so entertaining.
Still just crazy. Like no one is more entertained by Incredible's bars than Incredible.
Yes.
And you get that feeling. when you're
Well,
watching
he
it.
just has mind-shattering bars.
Dude,
He
they're
does these
amazing.
He
He
says
is like
things.
he's like the Black Doc Brown.
That
Like
make-
he
Yo,
reminds
he
me
said-
of
He
Doc
does.
Brown.
He has a Doc Brown look. Too.
I have
Yeah.
to massage my cranium repeatedly.
Yeah, he says
after
those ones.
every
Yeah, you're like,
incredible
wait,
Yo,
bar.
Hold on.
he said your league got more square rappers than a bag of
Than a-
Starburst.
Starburst,
yeah.
or
Than a
whatever.
More-
pack of Starburst.
Yes.
Can
What
we get
about-
him on the show?
What about yes, definitely.
You
Incredible.
fake
gotta-
when
we
you
gotta
ain't
reach out
think
to
you
him.
are who you said you was.
No, he's like
Fake when
you
you
fake
like,
when you ain't.
dude, my fucking brain stopped.
He's like
I
you
was
fake when you ain't what you say you is.
That
And he's
was-
like, and
I was
Caustic was
like-
That was incredible.
"Whoa, wait,
Yeah.
Like I fell like backwards into a bathtub of water. Like I just like woke up in like a different place. I was like, oh shit, I think Incredible's been here.
Incredible kind of dominated. Reverse Live kind of shit the bed, but he didn't really shit the bed. He like told us he shit the bed enough times where we're like, I guess you shit the
Yeah,
bed.
I guess
Yeah,
you
well,
lost,
fuck.
man. Like
Yeah.
Why you keep
Well, really,
telling me
like-
you lost?
I didn't
We-
smell poop,
I
but
know,
now I feel
like-
like if
Yeah,
someone
there-
did.
I think I do now.
what's weird is
I
I
think
know
I do. I
Yeah.
just
Reverse
kinda taste it.
watches the show, and
Yeah.
we've been telling Reverse every time we've ever reviewed one of his battles, like maybe tone down the rapping a little bit and just kind of.
He don't give a fuck. What
and
we
he doesn't
say.
care.
He
He
does
don't
not
care.
care. What
He's
we
so fucking punk rock that he's just gonna do
He's
it
down
how
at
he wants.
he's down at Johnny V's right now, being
Yeah.
like,
Just-
"Fuck those guys."
Yo,
All he wanted was a Pepsi,
yo. He's the
and that's
king.
what he got.
He's the king of making like an '80s punk rock reference that nobody
Yeah,
gets.
like-
And but it's like I'm sure that bar is tight.
He's
Like I
talking
know
about
it's
Putty
good.
Patrol, and I'm like, woo! I don't know who that is.
What? Like what? He definitely he'll
Putty
make.
Patrol? Is that what he said?
Yeah, Putty Patrol. Yeah.
Why don't you fucking call in and tell us what Putty Patrol is so we can go nuts for
I'm
that?
gonna-
He's
I'm gonna
like,
Google it
He's
right
gonna
now.
like put
Yeah,
a bunch
look
of
it up.
shit in your face and make you feel stupid.
It's probably gonna take me somewhere really not cool.
Putty Patrol. Real
I
quick,
don't
bro.
want to find out what
I
Putty
got
Patrol
I
is.
got really concerned actually really fast. I'm doing it anyways.
Sounds like
I'm not sure it's Putty Patrol. It sounds gross, doesn't it?
It came up. It says costume, mask. It's a thing.
okay.
What is it?
Hold on.
Is it like an '80s horror movie
This is
icon?
That's
that
how
we
it
never heard
feels
of?
with the suspense of this page.
I don't know why it's taking so goddamn long.
Because I don't.
Putty Patrol's on you, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
it's the Power
It's the
Rangers, guys,
bro. The putty dudes.
The
from
putties.
Power Rangers.
Oh.
The putties.
where you got to punch them in the chest and they die. I get it.
Full,
break
now
the
we know what
pieces.
you're saying, but why
Yeah.
do you gotta say it? You like made
Such
some
obscure references.
obscure like villain from the Power Rangers? Come
Yeah.
on,
The
man.
punch in your soul like the Putty Patrol.
Dude,
Yeah, see,
bro,
it
what
makes
the fuck,
sense.
man?
It makes
bro,
sense
it makes
now.
perfect sense.
I'm not
but-
sure that's what you said. This is probably really bad.
It makes perfect sense, but it's still like a super obscure '90s cartoon reference. So maybe like
Still thanks
tight,
for
though.
that.
That's
which,
still dope.
Which
though.
all of us
Right.
appreciate, but it apparently doesn't win a lot of rap battles.
I
Shouts
couldn't
out to
have
being
said
the
it better
Aesop Rock of
myself.
this shit.
I really couldn't have said it better myself.
Love you, Cody. Bye.
Hey, shouts out to being the Aesop Rock of this shit, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he really is.
You gotta play back his shit. Look
you,
it up.
You and Joe Cutter, man.
Get a fucking
Can we go to the,
Encyclopedia
can we go to the
Britannica.
screen? So clearly,
Clearly.
Incredible won that.
Just
Yeah.
What he had
based
another
off
bar
energy.
too.
Incredible, what the crazy bars?
Yo, you could see
Yeah.
it based
he
off
had a
energy.
bunch. He said he called them Meth Rogan.
So everybody could get it like Obamacare.
Yeah, that
people-
one.
everybody could get it like
Wow.
Obamacare.
That's
there you
awesome.
go.
That was amazing. But no, you could see that he won based off energy. There's a moment where you paused the battle, and I walked in, and it looked like a still photo, and Reverse wasn't really in it, and fucking Incredible.
It's
was
just incredible, like
110%.
staring him in the face all crazy.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Excitement.
No holds barred. Everybody he came with gets sold the fuck out.
Okay.
This guy, Skinny T. I have a fucking theory about this guy, Skinny T, but I'm going to show you
This
this.
is Skinny
wow.
T.
10 years old. You can ask the cameraman. I've been on the news, all that. Been doing this. I'm just here for fun.
Where's the cameraman going?
The cameraman's just like, I'm not, don't ask me shit, I'm leaving. He's just, okay, this is Skinny, this is Crazy versus Skinny T. Hosted by,
Can I hear that?
hosted by Matt Hills.
You know I'm from the Bay all day, man.
Is this Florida?
Okay, Skinny T, do you have any mixtapes or
Okay,
music
Skinny
that
T.
people
Definitely
can download
Florida.
or
Look
links
at how
that they can
tiny
look
she
at?
is. Why didn't they put her on
How
something?
are you tiny but large?
Can you turn,
Whatever.
can you turn it up a little bit?
80,000 views, 30,000 views. You might have seen me on the news. I'm Skinny T. I'm easy to
He
find.
said I got
Skinny
80,000
T,
views. No, I got
Skinny T on
30,000 views. You might have seen me
Follow
on the
Twitter,
news. I'm
goddamn.
Skinny
Whatever
T.
you want to do, you can find me. I'm real easy to find.
Okay, and the last question I have for you is, how do you feel being here today representing BBA and Casino 183rd? I'll ask you to come on here.
Man, I fuck
What?
with Casino,
What a dumb question.
but besides
Yeah, what the
music,
fuck
I'm
is
fucking
this? How
do
with
you
sports,
feel
man.
about
All them niggas,
life?
man, I'm glad they set this
How
battle
come
shit
I'm
up.
so tiny, but I have
This
an
gotta
even
bring
smaller
it to the
microphone?
We gonna bring
Okay, so this shit is weird. Wait till you see this guy.
Skinny T, let's see it.
Yo, Skinny T is clearly like drunk.
Dude, he has like a ring manager and shit.
Matt Hills is there, so you know it's good.
He's punking somebody.
Yo, he's trying to punk Matt Hills for the microphone. This is the best
like,
part of
"Give
this
me
whole
the
shit.
Quit being scary.
Let him make himself look like a fool.
Let him make him. Some girls just like let him make himself look like a fool.
Hey, girl, why don't you stop coaching rappers?
How are you in the battle?
How is the cameraman coaching one side right now?
She's like, I'm as loud as a bird.
Thank you, Skylar.
Here's my question, y'all. How does this not get edited out?
Yeah,
All
come
of this
on.
shit that just happened. How did it not get
This is
edited out?
it's drama, bro. It's building up to the greatest Skinny
Matt
T
Hills is telling him he
performance.
can't hold the mic right now.
You've seen battle. You know what battle rap is, right?
What are you letting Why don't you edit this? Oh, you know why?
Give me the mic.
You know why? Because Matt Hills thinks he's tough for this. Because I don't put this shit out.
He's gonna kick Skinny T off a bike
Look at
if you don't give me the mic.
Skinny T about to disaster him.
So I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fuck boy. I couldn't look that man in his eye. To let me know that
Just what did Matt Hills is supposed
I
to
ain't
do?
gonna lie.
What happened?
Fuck nigga, bitch. I'll slap your ass in the pie. Fuck nigga. Guess what? I'm gonna freestyle on your ass. What the fuck is that shirt? You a pie ass nigga. Guess what? Okay.
Dude, did you fucking hear that
Did
shit?
you hear that?
Did you hear what he just said?
I fucking heard that. Hold on.
Hold the fuck
Now-
on.
That rings a bell,
If
doesn't
I
it?
from
He
all,
said
from away,
pie?
wait
He
a
said
second.
Hold on.
ass.
Let's see if he's
Let's
talking
all
about.
talk for.
Let's
a
see what he's
second.
talking about.
Let's
Yeah,
all
hold
talk
on.
at once.
Let's talk.
Because I think we're on the same
I
page.
spent a lot of time on rapmusic.com.
Me too.
And there's only one person I've ever seen in the history of man use the term pie as fuck.
Yes.
Or
Who is that
pie
person?
ass nigga.
That's
Or-
which is what he
or
said
pie.
consistently. Crayon Flux, bro.
Yep. That's the
Now-
only person that's ever
Yeah.
said that.
Crayon motherfucking
That's very
Flux.
odd, isn't it?
And wasn't Crayon Flux like this crazy? Like he sounded like the shit that
That he
Skinny
would
T
say.
is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I have this weird fucked up theory that Crayon Flux is Skinny T, and that the whole time that we thought that the dude was being ironically funny, he was really just some giant.
He's an insane retard.
just someone who's crazy, out of their fucking mind.
You're a crazy retard.
But
But do you think he
run
would
it back
really?
just a little
I think
bit.
Run
he
it
would
back a
really
little and watch
bring
this
himself out? Is Crayon
He
Flux,
doesn't even
does he still have
realize.
the same
I don't
steam
think it. I
that
think
he used
we
to?
all thought he was like
I
some
don't
smart.
think. Well,
I haven't heard of him.
Pie
Heard from
as
him in a
fuck
long
wasn't
time.
popping
Nope.
6 years ago when he said
it
it.
was
And I don't
never-
think it's popping now.
But it was
So
hilarious.
I don't think
though.
I don't think that like terminology jumped
Yo,
in
look at
popularity.
this. So look at this. Matt Ailes is trying to do the introduction right now, and this was just like, I seen.
seen
And watch how mad Matt Ailes is that he doesn't get to introduce this battle. That's a great part of this.
So I ain't gonna lie. Fuck boy. I couldn't look that man in his eye.
He's like-
you know that you pie. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck nigga, bitch. I'll slap your ass in the pie.
Matt Ills looks like the
Nigga,
baby from
guess what? I'm gonna
Dinosaurs.
freestyle on your ass. What the fuck is that shirt? You a pie ass nigga.
Shirt.
Guess what? Okay. Bitch, you straight gay. I slap your ass. Fuck nigga. Any fucking down. I'm just playing. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Shut up. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't a bigger crack. Check me out. You a bigger
Check me out.
I'll slap your ass with this shit, nigga. Point three.
Whoa! What the fuck just happened? Was he really about to do that?
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Skinny T was banned after provoking a fight.
Wow!
He tried to baby powder slap dude. Did we
Yeah.
not?
Yes.
And
Hold
then
on,
he fought
yeah.
someone.
That's what he tried to do.
Did he fight someone else? In the way?
He tried to
And you got your hand caught.
He tried to baby powder
God.
slap him.
Down on your ass.
How drunk is he?
Grabs his shirt all crazy.
He like lifts his shirt up and looks at his dick.
He's like, hey.
Listen.
I slap your ass.
He's like, bitch, you straight gay. I'll slap your ass.
I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, he's like, what is
I
this?
ain't gonna lie.
He's going for the
I
powder.
ain't gonna lie. You ain't a bigger cracker than me. Check me out. You a bigger rapper than me. I'll slap your ass with this shit, nigga. Point three.
He really did go for baby powder.
What the
He was gonna take it across the face.
He said, you ain't a better. He's like, you ain't a bigger cracker than me, which is clearly not true. And then he's like, but you are a bigger rapper than me. And then he tries to slap him with baby powder. That's the most absurd shit I've ever seen in my life.
He was just trying to get that viral view real quick.
Wow.
And then my dude crazy battles nobody for the rest of this thing. Go ahead and fucking get off of this screen.
So your theory is Skinny T is a less tweaked out Crayon Flux?
He could.
No,
I think he is Crayon Flux.
Hey, he could be a homie. He could be like,
or he changed
his like
his
man,
name.
and it's just
No,
them talking
it
about
all
that
kind of
shit.
makes sense.
It kind of
Because
does.
it's because Crayon Flux, his whole goal is to just
Troll
get some
everybody.
attention.
I hate to
Yeah.
ruin the mystique,
Was to
though,
just get
if
some.
it is.
Well, dude, you know what? Fuck your
been
old
long enough.
fucking
Fuck that shit.
rap forum legacy that you had. I think that's the reality of what that was, and
it makes sense though, because Crayon Flux, I haven't heard from him in a while. Probably not picking up as much steam. Probably getting a little
he's
desperate
like,
for a little
I'm
more
gonna get a
attention.
million views if I baby powder slap somebody. And
Yeah,
make them
man.
look pie as fuck in this battle.
So
'Cause
why-
he's really running around his house talking like he's a fucking like
The first time
a
I saw
slow
that,
riffraff.
right now,
like,
I didn't really understand how the guy knew he was really going to slap him. That's because I didn't see that he really put baby powder on his
He
hand.
was holding it while he was rapping.
Okay, so he
then
was
he's
like,
trying
boom,
to
boom.
freestyle but something that rhymes with slap, and he's just saying nonsense. Then he's like, I powder my hand. And then he
I'm not
just
even
gets
gonna
his
really
arm
try.
caught like
Nah.
a
Gets
fucking
He
baby.
gets super checked.
What?
He gets Matumbo.
Damn.
No. Like,
Yeah.
fucking stop.
Skinny T.
Yo,
What a
Skinny
fucking
T.
goon.
Can we get an
slash
interview?
Crayon Flux.
No, why do you always want to
Yeah.
interview
Yeah,
all these
what
people?
the fuck is this
No.
shit? Can we
I
get
wanna
an
know.
interview?
Stop
I
trying
wanna
to
know what the
turn
fuck
this
he's
shit
talking
into
about.
fucking Maury Povich.
Yeah, we're just
right?
going to bring fucking troubled people on here.
I feel like he's psychologically damaged.
He
I
is.
want to get inside of his brain.
Yo,
Pick
how
it
about
apart,
how
help him
freely
out.
was he using the N-word and grabbing on that guy's T-shirt and shit, bro? He did not give a fuck. He was ready to go.
He's like,
nobody
yo.
wanted to fight Skinny T. I'll have you notice that. Like nobody
Who
stood
did he
in and was
fight?
like, "Hey, man, don't say that shit."
How come Skinny T had a girlfriend?
I have no idea.
That was kind of
How come he had friends with him and none of them were like, yo, this is a really bad idea?
Go Skinny.
Did you hear some girl go, "Let him make a fool of himself"?
Yeah, that was pretty good advice, actually.
Yeah,
I regret
okay.
yelling at you earlier.
I regret everything I said about you, bird lady. You are absolutely correct.
Let him make a fool of himself.
Okay.
Tweet.
In the future, we will. All right.
Chirp, chirp.
All right, on to the
Pass
video
that
questions, and we'll get the
cupcake.
fuck out of here because it's super late.
Tweeting assholes.
Fucking dicks. Oh, shouts out to Pellet, who's not.
Don't do it.
What?
It's like
Sorry,
my
I
heart
had like
stopped
a
for
rebellious moment.
What were you
My
gonna
heart
do?
stopped. He was gonna tip over the ashtray.
Oh no.
Skylar would
Because
pass me
Caustic
the
is
pie.
still 11 years old.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it to do it. Pellet.
Fuck this shit.
Pellet is from
bitch.
Australia, not New Zealand, and they hate when you mix them up. So it's great that we did that. Logan Blake. Logan Blake
Logan.
loves
Logan
Skylar. He loves Skylar
I heard
so
he's got a
much. Let's go to
Skylar
the screen.
tattoo.
Let's go to the screen.
Oh, here we go.
Who's
You
that, the
know
ugly
it's
dude?
about if it's Logan Blake that's asking the
It's some
the
question. It's not even a
I
question.
haven't
probably.
remembered everyone's
It's a
names.
question.
He's gonna
Yeah, I
come
didn't-
get
I
a
didn't know.
tattoo of your face.
Sorry,
No, it's
you.
the guy who lifts
I
weights
didn't know.
and
I,
asks you questions.
I didn't
know
know
He
his
looks like
name.
the guy who films the girl in American Beauty and shit.
He looks like the guy who kidnaps the girl in the park.
He looks like it's freezing out there.
Skylar
there we go. Okay.
Skylar G. Hey, go. You know we pimping around here,
That
man.
mustache, dude. I can't
When
get
I'm
over it.
riding in my
got it.
Cadillac, rolling in, I'm feeling like the fucking Mac. Never was this.
All right, Logan.
That's the shit right there, Skylar. I was just listening to this Dirtbag Dan LP.
Thank you.
Skylar G makes some pretty good beats.
he does all right.
Surprisingly,
I do that
by the look
sometimes.
of his face. You know, I thought he was just a third banana on a second-rate podcast. You know, with the glasses and all that.
That's pretty low.
But he makes
Damn.
some pretty good beats, Skylar. I'm impressed.
I actually record the show
And for all
too,
the people
so
out
in
there
case
who
you guys
bought
are
this,
curious.
If you skip to song 132, it's
Uh-huh.
a hidden track where Skylar loops the sound of him giving somebody a Prince Albert over and over again. It's pretty tough too.
It's just a,
So my
Yeah.
question is for Skylar G.
yeah.
Sick.
Like
You
a
know,
dude
I
screaming.
guessed it was.
What's up, dude?
When you're out at parties, because you like to party, and you're trying to pick up a
It's
female,
like the
You're such a
opposite
party
of
what do you
what
say to them,
happens.
Skylar? Do you walk up and you say, "Hey, my name's Skylar G. I'm on a podcast. I make beats. You know, I do tattoos."
I don't tell him anything
You
about
buy
that.
him a drink, or like, what kind of game are you spitting to these females? Because I know you be getting them. You know, you look like a Mac. You don't lift, obviously.
Wow.
So you must have like some kind of game. You know, so please share
Skylar
with the
puts the
novices
gay in
out here who
game.
don't know how to talk to females. Some of that hitch-like game that you got. Alright? Thanks, Skylar. Peace!
Put the music
G
back
said-
on.
My G said, "You clearly don't lift."
You have to have some sort of game.
He's like, "What kind of game do you got?" Well, Skylar, fuck, man, this is not for us.
Do you
It's
buy him
just
a
for
drink?
you.
Yeah, take it away,
What do
man.
you tell
I can't reveal my
Do you
secrets.
talk about your
Is it
credentials?
because there are no secrets?
I think he wants to know
No,
if you
dude,
talk about
it's
your
like a sleight of
credentials.
hand thing. You know, you just got to get it in the drink when they're not looking, and it's all, everything's smooth after that.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Logan Blake for always harassing.
Yeah, thanks, Logan.
Shout
Keep
out
that
to
shit.
Skylar for not being a fan of awake sex.
Keep
Yeah.
that shit.
Really though, what's
Well,
up
see,
with
the
that?
thing is I slip myself some extra also.
He doesn't want to be awake for it either.
So
he thinks it's creepy.
They're just
it's
two,
so weird.
Just two naked people like
He
rolling
just-
over each other.
Skylar's the guy who roofies chicks just so he has someone to sleep next to.
You're draking these
No,
bitches.
nothing
huh?
happened.
Oh, dude.
Nothing
He
happened.
wakes up and he's like making breakfast for him and shit. He's like, "It's French toast. Nothing happened."
Hey, beautiful.
He's like, "You still have all your clothes on."
Here's the rape kit to prove it.
His hands are right.
Here,
he just got
check
one.
yourself. Just
You're
check
gonna check
yourself.
yourself before you
Let's go back.
get raped.
much.
What else we got?
Last question.
Check yourself before you get raped.
Fuck, you're a rapist. I
Irish
love it.
Rasta in this motherfucker.
Wow. How about that?
Damn,
Where's he
that's
at?
tight.
Irish Rasta. Fucking
That
guy's a shit.
motherfucking dude.
What is your job?
We're
I
quiet
can't
on
even
volume.
hear him.
Turn
It's
it
so
up.
loud.
Got it?
Turn it up, bro.
Coming at you from Iguazu Falls in Brazil, on the border of Paraguay and Argentina.
Crazy.
Yo, just wanted to ask you this week, guys, in honor of the location, who do you think in battle rap's got the most watered down flow? Who's rapping the most and saying the least? But again, guys, shouts out for doing the show. Hope all's well. Peace.
Rapping the most, saying the least. Good
Rapping the
question.
most and saying
Let's
the
just
least.
leave that on the screen
leave
because
that
that's
there.
fucking tight.
All right.
Paraguay and shit.
And Argentina.
Who's rapping the most and saying the least? I feel like there's a few.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Who really does it though? Fuck.
Well, we just gave Reverse Live a bunch of shit about it.
Yeah, he does a lot of that. He does a good amount. Reverse.
I feel like
do.
Hitman Holla comes to mind.
Okay. I mean, he punches a lot, and not a lot of them are dynamic.
Sometimes-
but I feel like
sometimes-
when they say that, they're just like, there's no punches. It's just a lot of like getting to the punch.
yeah,
Setup after
okay.
setup after setup after setup after setup. You know what I mean? Like, who's doing those 8-bar, 12-bar setups to get to a punch that doesn't really work?
Goes nowhere.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't know. People
I don't
have
know.
really
I don't
developed
watch
more.
people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people who suck, we stopped watching. Fuck, man. I think we were good with Reverse Live.
I think
he gets the rap. He gets the rapping too much.
Damn.
Nah, there's got to be somebody big.
I
who,
think Skinny T is pretty.
Oh, Cassidy didn't say shit,
got
bro. He
nowhere.
was just really rapping.
but also Cassidy was punching though every.
Yeah. They were just really like they were
DNA
like.
gets away
who's
with
just like,
not saying
oh yeah, DNA
stuff
raps
a
a
lot.
ton about nothing all the
Yeah.
fucking
It's like
time.
when I'm gripping the tool, and then I'm spitting it full. I'm ripping it cool.
Does that count as a bar?
It's
He's
cooler.
like, yo. He's like, when I'm gripping the Enix.
Enix?
Yo, the finish when I'm gripping the Enix.
Yeah.
What is an is that a cat? Is that like a kind of cat that
It's
you
like
held?
a tailless cat.
He's like, yo, I'm holding this cat, and it's gonna scratch you, and you're gonna get bumpy pink lines on you.
No, that's way too like coherent of a
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah,
for DNA.
That's way too put together. There's too many forethought in that for that to be true.
Shouts to DNA for being the most watered down rapper.
Is that
in
it?
the game
Yeah.
today?
Is that, yeah.
I guess so.
It's the Dirtbag Dan Show.
Hey.
Shouts out to everybody for rocking with us. Irish Rasta sending us that crazy fucking
Pokilo for the yerba mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vape
So fucking
vaporizers
do
as
for that.
always. www.rvape.com.
Subscribe.
Subscribe in this bitch. Yeah, let's go.
Cut.
All right, that's the end of the show. I'm going home now.
Fuck this.
I hate you guys.